Everybody. Cool. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm just playing around with some stuff. Uh, real quick. All right. Summoner's Court.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beat Accio! What was I thinking? How am I to top that? Accio! Yes! That settles it, then.
Yes! Ah, I'm good.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
All right.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
That's a good idea.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry years ago. Who
Yep.
are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
Well, they're also territorial.
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumor is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Incendio. Now then, I need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Incendio. Lumos.
No brown fedora, like Indiana Jones. I look like the doctor. I look like Tom Baker's. I look like Tom Baker's doctor.
Nerida will be happy about this.
I look like Tom Baker's doctor. Huh? Not the worst. Not the worst character in British fiction to look like. Ooh. For the final look, sunglasses. Dragon-eyed spectacles. Gold dragon-eyed spectacles.
Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Revelio.
Okay. I like doing side quests. I want to foster good relations. Wow, I really collected a good number of quests.
Again for finding. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on
Revelio.
all challenges. If I can find any.
Yep. Ah.
Alohomora.
Is it possible to become an
Levioso.
I think so, wouldn't you? It's all about demeanor. Having marvelous stats.
Revelio.
Oh, and
Revelio.
the owl podium. The owl lectern, right. Naramathi. The puzzle. I'm actually... Alright. Okay, Alright. Need to consult my inventory. Yes. $16. 16. 17. 23. 8. Right. 8 legs is a spider. All right. Thank you, math skills.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all.
I get good. That's 14. 14 out of the 35 collectible chests.
Revelio. How does Garrett's subterranean...
Feel cute.
when I fell off my broom and broke Big Ben.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Students always frown.
Revelio.
They should burn the castle down.
Ah. Let's see. What's 5? Oh. Yeah, that.
Revelio.
Ah, there it is. Lies.
When what was lost has been found, the brothers betray.
Ah.
Revelio.
Looks like I'm going to Hogsmeade. Get some cash and sell some wizard stuff.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Mm.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Mm.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever.
Oh, I better go to the room of requirement. Hmm. 2 talents. I should do some.
Wait till you see the print. It's Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-tied.
Okay.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Oh, sorry about that. Thank you. Oh. Hmm. Man.
My plan is to have enough galleons.
Now, come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
You can. Yeah, so I hope if I get a Patronus, it's like a
I've always
tie.
said that travel broadens the...
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a Grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too. No Grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child. I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude.
All right. Oh, kitty!
Revelio.
Calf. Jabber Knoll. Oh. Oh.
Revelio.
10.
Thank you enough for all you did to get my carts returned to me. I've been painting and painting. Incredible how such darkness can inspire such beauty. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you? More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
I will.
Revelio.
Why don't I go back to Hogwarts? I solved the aromathy problem. Fur-lined cap. Okay, well, they all can't be winners.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I am. Let me upgrade this. Thank you, Magical Loom.
I couldn't wait to get out of Hogwarts when I was always been
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms. I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. That's our scout around Spellcroft that's on a good poach. I'm always giving the... That's why they come after me.
Someone messing about? I see you! Levioso! You like games?
do ya?
Potato! Stupid clever!
They have an intruder in our
Levioso! Damn you!
A puff scheme could deal a bigger blow.
Levioso!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Potato!
May want to prove. Running home.
Levioso!
Stupid one!
I've seen Billywings with more sting.
Potato!
Billywing. Marvelous strike. What have you done? Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole. Admiral strike.
Potato! Stupid one!
Useless. That's all you are.
Stupid one! Levioso!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Levioso!
Oh.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Levioso!
I could sell.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh. There's...
Levioso!
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one might hear.
Revelio. Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Lumos. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
no, you don't. Revelio.
Can you imagine the last thing you see?
This looks intriguing. A castle.
Waste of time.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Arresto momentum. Now. Levioso. Revelio.
I'm sure I could sell that thestral. Birds and a horse that only people who have seen death can. Well, might be worth something. Just saying.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Wait.
on another adventure, are we?
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, wait. Thestrals.
Arresto momentum. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Do cooperate, won't you? Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Okay. Oh. I can see Thestrals. You know, it's kind of interesting. It's interesting that only through death can we see these creatures. Hauntingly beautiful creatures can only be seen when you have experienced death on some form. For Harry, it was for seeing Cedric die right in front of him. And for my character, it was seeing George from the Ministry die in the opening cinematic. Oh, wait. Oh!
Arrest him.
Male and female.
I'll look after you.
Alright, let's hope. Let's go to the room of requirement. Oh, sorry. Huh. Oh. Well. I guess my Thestrals. When it might be worth that. At least I now know where to get a Thestral. And I think after this, I'll do a mission. I'll do that mission.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Yep.
Not saying I don't have the odd key. Oh, the work it takes to keep a clean house.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Hmm.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
I think.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Hmm. All right.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrak's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I know. I should do the mission, but you know, I just want to have fun right now. All right. Now the
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Foopers. What's a fooper? I feel like I should.
What? You made a mistake coming here.
Why is it?
You're no match for me.
Expelliarmus!
I won't
Expelliarmus!
Are you sure you're not a mug?
Arresto momentum. Levioso.
What did it
This looks like trouble. Levioso! Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
You're really not very good at this, are you? Like that before.
Stupid.
Oh, sweet.
Is that the best thing you'll pay for that?
Stupid.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Not quite.
Arresto momentum.
Can't find yourself.
That was physical.
Why to
Drag this out longer than necessary.
Protego. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this.
An intruder!
Now, I'm only trying to help. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Well, why don't I go see Sebastian?
Revelio.
Oh, wow.
Revelio.
Oh, moon calves. Got it.
Revelio.
You want to cut back on... Enjoy suffering, do you?
Oh, that's not so hard. I'm actually a good...
Over here!
Expelliarmus.
Stop it!
Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
You know, some dueling feats I'm better at than others.
Revelio.
You know... Ah, of course. Of course, all my gear slots are full. One more set of balloons.
Revelio.
Oh. Ancient magic. An ancient magic shrine. What I needed. And in the middle of a bunch of trolls. Just my luck.
Revelio.
Its own boulder.
Incendio.
Oh. Too short.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult.
All right.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, awesome. Another set of balloons.
Could do with a nice mushroom.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
I'm gonna...
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you.
Hero? Or not?
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Magical diagram.
An intruder!
Okay. Alright, now I'm going to meet with Sebastian.
Revelio.
You made it.
Sorry, it took me a while, Sebastian.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Jeez.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Okay. Oh, wow. An
Sorry.
uncle. Just... Oh, boy.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it.
Oh.
Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest.
Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'm trying to help. I want to try.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Is somebody there? Hello?
Expelliarmus! Shutting off the point! You don't know what you're saying, you are postponing the inevitable. Great mistake. Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with. You've made your last mistake. How nice of you to stop by. I'm a goblin, not a toy! One less human to worry about. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. How nice of you to stop by. Get accustomed. Rather unwise coming back this way. You're payback. Let's get this over. Postponing the inevitable. How childish. You're no match for me. Why stupid? That was meant for me. Stupid. Arrest those around.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Pretty much.
If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Confringo! Lumos! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
You misbehaving little...
Revelio.
Your father and I did not raise you to cheat in exams. An enchanted quill indeed. And in your... We are disgraced.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so Sebastian's uncle... I guess I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but... I don't know.
Aloha Mora. Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day.
Wait.
Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent.
Oh, right. No time.
Happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
Do
If I
time
may,
turners
Professor,
not exist yet?
I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor. Aloha, Mora.
I've...
Revelio.
Anyone
Revelio.
Once my sister sent me a howl simply because I wanted my to school with me.
I can't help but feel bad for Sebastian. Well, at least his uncle, has been just seems like a very nasty fella.
Oh, hello.
Kind of reminds me
Revelio.
of Uncle.
I thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life.
Kind of reminds
Hello,
me of
Adelaide.
Vernon.
How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio.
Mm.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology.
Hello, Hamora.
Blossom.
Revelio.
Oh.
Hello, Hamora. Levioso.
I'm going to the room of requirement.
things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Let me see what. Yeah, why don't I see what Sebastian and Ominous are up to?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
I only hope so, Sebastian. An ominous force to cast the Cruciatus curse? The curse that drove Neville's parents insane? The curse
Handy resource
that...
indeed, your field guide.
Again, the curse that drove Neville's parents insane.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Yeah. Hi.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
All right. Night class.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us.
It's interesting. Because the planet is moving, so are the stars.
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about. Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Incendio! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
Foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. Confringo. Just not as tidy as I expected.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking?
Oh no, not this close to school.
Lumos.
Meet.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
I did it, Lyra. I did it.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
No.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view. Incredible!
I'm gonna call it quits. It's pretty late right now. I got a lot done today. Flying's actually really good. I hope the Quidditch game that they make, that Portkey Games makes, is just as good. So yeah, I'm calling it quits right now.